first episode of Holy-ish Moms. I'm so excited to have you here and be part of this just this journey that I'm taking on of filming content for either if you're a new mom or if you've been an experienced mom or all moms in between. I just want to share some tips and tricks of myself and also open this to be a community where we could all share ideas and suggestions of what can make our lives easier, how we can help each other and hold each other accountable to just stay sane during this crazy time in our lives when our hormones get the best of us and our emotions get the best of us and all that jazz. So today's episode I'm going to be focusing on, and only because it's relating to something that I'm doing right now, is going back to work, leaving baby behind, and all the stuff that goes in between, from trying to figure out what you're going to wear in the mornings to not liking how you look in your clothes, to dropping off baby at daycare or with the loved one that's going to be taking care of your baby. All the things that kind of just suck, but we have to do. So just wanted to jump right in and yeah, let's get started. Let's talk about the emotional roller coaster that is going back to work. One minute you're excited that you're actually going to have adult conversations with people. You're going to actually be able to wear something nice to the office, go get your morning coffee, kind of have some me time on the road, because let's face it, that's when we have our me time, at least myself. But then the next you're crying your eyes out because you're leaving your baby that you just spent so much time with and you're going to miss them so much. I know I am going to miss my little baby so much, but I know mom's going to take care of her because she's raised every child in our family and she does an amazing job, and I'm fortunate to have her in my life to take care of baby. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to miss her. I've had her every single day since I had her. I mean, you know, it's like you have your babies all the time that you miss them. And I'm looking down because she's right here as I'm filming, just because that's mom life, right? We all know that getting dressed again, it's a journey. For myself, things just don't fit how they used to. My hips got bigger. I'm on baby, this is baby number 2 for me. So my body has definitely changed a whole lot more than it did the first time around. Again, I am also in my mid-30s? I feel like I'm towards my end. I'm 36 years old. I'll be 37. So I guess the end of my 30s. So you know that our bodies just don't bounce back as usual. I am about to be 4 months postpartum. So with all that, you know, it's like your hips are wider, your boobies are saggier than they used to be. Like all these things combined, I get it. We're body shaming ourselves as it is. We try not to look in the mirror because it's just not as pretty as it was. But with all that being said, I wanted to just turn that into a positive and share with you some tips and tricks that I'm going to be doing going back to work, and how I'm going to just make my life a little bit easier by having some tools on my back pocket. And I wanted to share those with you. So number 1, I want to talk about a wardrobe capsule. If you don't know what a wardrobe capsule is, it's a small but mighty capsule of clothing that makes you feel good, something that you could wear on rotation. You don't have to really think about it. Just basic pieces that you could put together that mix and match, and just something you can pull off the rack. Let's face it, we got about like 10 minutes to really figure out what we're going to wear, put it on, and head out the door every morning. I will be probably taking pictures throughout the week of what I wear, and I'll post those in a separate video to kind of show you. But I just wanted to share with you some tips and tricks of how you could build your own wardrobe capsule and figure things out of what looks good for you, what doesn't. And yeah, so let's get started. Oh. Are you going poopy? Does anyone else have those bouncy chairs? I would show you, but I don't want to pick her up. I have like cameras and stuff, but it's like the little bouncy chairs. My daughter poops in it every single time I have her in there. I don't know if anybody else does, but she does this. So if you hear a little bit of farting and pooping going on in the background, I think she's just gassy right now. Are we gassy, baby? Are we gassy? Yeah. We gassy, mama? Yeah. So to get started, number 1, what I want you to do is go and get all of your clothes from your closet and try it on. Yes, it's not fun to see that your favorite pair of jeans don't, you know, button up anymore, but let's just try it. Let's figure out what we have in our closet, what will work for us, what will not work for us. And put all the other stuff that maybe you do want to wear in the future, maybe you want to work towards a goal, put it aside. But to not stress you out, let's just figure out what works and work with what you have that's going to fit, that's going to make you feel good, all that good stuff. So step number 1 is to go through all your clothes, and sort it all out from what fits, what doesn't fit, and then we'll work with what we got. Step number 2 is what I'd highly recommend for you to get a faja. So if you don't know, it's like those body shapewear things. I think you would know what a faja is. You've seen them all over, I'm sure, TikTok, social media. You know that they tell you to fajarte as soon as you have your baby and stay fajada. I'm gonna be honest, yes, I did it for probably like the first couple weeks and then you just get over it, but that's my mistake. Don't be like me. Again, we listen and we don't judge. But make sure to get yourself a faja that you could wear comfortably under your clothing. I feel like when you have something that's gonna like just give you more of a shape or something, you'll feel a little bit more confident in the clothing that you have. Step number, I forgot what step I'm on because, you know, I don't keep track. But the next thing that I want you to do is just pick out kind of solids colors that you have, whether it's like white, browns, more like neutral colors for t-shirts or shirts or blouses, because with those you could kind of mix and match with anything that you have. For example, if you have like a long sleeve like this, it goes with the pattern pair of pants or jeans or literally any color. Number 2, I want you to get yourself some stretchy pants. So for example, do I have them right here that I could pull off? I know, baby, huh? I do. I have these right here. So what I love about these pants, and I'll tell you the brand that they are. I think my sister bought these for me before I had my baby, and I use them throughout my maternity because they're super stretchy. They're the Ink brand, or INC. And they're like, I like them because they have this waistband. Let me take them out of the hanger. Yeah, baby, you like them too? Were they comfy when you were in my belly? Yeah. So they have like this stretchy waistband here. They have pockets and they're kind of bell-bottomy. So they're super comfortable and you could wear them with sneakers. You could wear them. You want to talk? Yeah. Okay. What I want you to do is get yourself a couple pairs of pants. I would recommend some pair of jeans that fit you, some black pants like the ones that I just showed you that you could wear for work or just going out, maybe like a tan pair of pants or beige or camel, anything like that that you could just use with many colors of shirts. And then like that you build yourself a closet and it's mix and match, and you could just wear it to work, wear it out to dinner, wear it out to errands, just whatever you have to do. I feel like when you have a lot of basics, it just makes life easier. And don't get me wrong, you could get yourself a good pair of leggings, just make sure they're not see-through. And as long as you have a long enough blazer, you could definitely wear that as well. So moving on, speaking about blazers, I do want you to have a solid black blazer or a solid tan blazer or cardigan that you want to have in your wardrobe. Something that you could quickly throw on if you have a meeting and look presentable. We all know that during COVID, we all had that one blazer sitting behind our chair and we'd just wrap on around to hop on that call right away and look professional. So just make sure you have that so you feel good, you feel presentable. You know, you never know what's going to happen during the workday, so you want to make sure that you have something that's just going to dress you up in an instant. One of the other items that I want you to think about is having, whether it be a solid black dress or just a dress that makes you feel good. You could even have like one of those like wraparound dresses, but something that you could layer, something that you could wear. For example, I had like a long, probably midi t-shirt, like black t-shirt dress. And I like it because I could also use it as a skirt. I could throw on a t-shirt, tie the little button right here and have it like a t-shirt with some sneakers, or I could wear some Chelsea boots with it. I could throw on a jean jacket. Like there's so much layering that you could do with that t-shirt dress that I highly recommend, because that's what we're going for. We're going for what can I just pull off of my closet rack and throw on and it looks good and whatever. So I want you to do that. Get yourself a dress, and then with the shoes, just I would recommend whatever you could slip on. And personally for me, I've retired anything that is not a block heel or 2.5 inches and above, because there's just no way I'm going to be wearing that and carrying a car seat and my baby and walking her to class and all these things that I'm going to be doing. It's just not going to happen. Maybe once your babies are older and you could do it, more power to you, girl. But for the time being, especially being a mom with babies, it's just best for safety to have those shoes that are going to be able to get you from point A to point B without you falling, because let's not have that. And again, if you want more tips and tricks on how to build this, I highly recommend you go into Pinterest. Look for stuff that you already have. Like if you have like a tan cardigan and some jeans, look a way that you could build it up and dress it up. I'd also recommend looking up the 333 project or project 333. It's where you have 33 items that you keep in your closet for the season. That's something that I'm trying to work on doing. If you want a video on that and how I built my closet, let me know and I'd be happy to share with you guys. But with that, you have like pants, shirts, blazers, coats, shoes, jewelry, everything that you wear on a day-to-day basis. You don't count, I believe, activewear or like your underwear, bras, all that. You don't count that. But what's easy about that is that you have your wardrobe, you have what you're gonna wear for the season. So for example, right now it's winter, you're gonna have like your coats, you're gonna have your trench coats, your jackets, all that stuff. Once it's summer, you switch it out for summer clothing. And what's nice about that is that you have a tool that helps you eliminate what you don't wear. So it's like if you didn't wear it for that season, you know what items you could just get rid of and just purge and just make your life easier and declutter, because let's be real, we hold a lot of things that we just don't need to hold. I still have a pair of jeans from high school, and why I have them, I don't know. I'm emotionally attached to them. Have I worn them? No, they haven't fit me in forever. I should get rid of them, but don't be like me and just do better. All right, so moving on, I want to provide with you some tips and tricks of what you can have, whether it be in your work drawer or in your car, are three items that I definitely recommend you to have. One is dry shampoo. If you're ever in a rush, throw some dry shampoo and it just makes your hair look so much better. Number two is deodorant. We are running around, we're getting ready, we're probably out the shower, whatever. Don't be me one day going to work without deodorant and having a very important meeting and literally being like this the whole time because I totally forgot. Fortunately, I had my niece working with me. Emily, if you're watching, you know that you let me borrow some deodorant that day. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But have yourself a little travel size spray bottle in your drawer, in your car, wherever. Probably not in your car because if it gets hot, it might explode. Anyways, in your dresser, in your work drawer. And then have yourself a t-shirt that you could have in your car or in your office or anywhere that is non-wrinkle material. As backup, because the last thing you want to do is you're dropping off your baby at the sitters or daycare, wherever, they spit up on you and you're 20 minutes, 40 minutes away from your house and you can't change. You don't have enough time to run to Target. Don't want that to happen. Just have something on you that you could just quickly change. I'd recommend having a shirt like this where it's like it won't get wrinkled, or just like a plain white t-shirt. I'd go with white or black, and like that it goes with anything, whatever you have on. So highly recommend doing that. I do want to talk about the most saddest thing of all, but something that's gonna come and it's gonna happen, and that is the baby's first drop off. I know that I've cried probably every single day for the last 2 weeks thinking about tomorrow, which is the first day I'm gonna leave baby behind. You know, you think it's like you don't want them to forget who you are. You don't, you're gonna think about like, what am I gonna be missing that they're gonna be doing? What's gonna change? All these things go through your head, right? But I just want you to know that, we're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. The baby's not gonna forget who you are. Everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. And it's okay to feel what you're gonna feel, because it's completely normal. And I'm telling this to myself because I'm gonna be going through it tomorrow. I'm sure I'm gonna shed some tears, but just make sure you have some waterproof mascara. Make sure you have the glue for your eyelash clusters, which I need to make sure that I pack so that my lashes don't fall off. Just, it's something that no new work bag, no new clothes, no new nothing's gonna prevent you from feeling. So I just want to let you know that I am here for you. If you need some words of encouragement or something, send me a message, anything. Just, we'll get through this together, and say a little prayer for me. Just a reminder that, when you go home to pick up your baby's gonna look at you like you're a superhero, because you're gonna show them that you're a hardworking mom that just gets everything done. You're awesome and amazing, and you're doing it in an outfit that makes you feel good. And that to me is a win-win in my book. The holy part of this podcast is just to always remember that God is with you, and that you can just trust in Him and lean on Him for everything. If you're having a hard time, just ask God to give you the strength that you need. Isaiah 41:10, and I'm reading it because that's a holy-ish part of me where I don't know Bible scriptures by heart. But let's be real, a lot of us don't either. But I will say for this, that Isaiah 41 says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." So just know that God's always going to be with you. You know, I always pray, like, may God's angels protect my babies no matter where they go, whether it's my oldest daughter going to school, my daughter going to my home, that God may, you know, protect my parents and whatever they do, wherever they go. And, you know, really asking God to give you the peace that surpasses all of our understanding. So I hope you enjoyed this video of kind of some tips and tricks that you could do to just make your life a little bit better of, you know, the whole going back to work situation. Just remember, Mama, you got this. Waterproof mascara, deodorant, and we're going to have an amazing week. All right. Thank you again so much for watching, and I look forward to chatting with you guys soon.